Okay, so thank y'all so much for coming and participating in this event. This has been something that's been in the works, and I'm so excited that it's here because some of my issues have, uh, just like with Quinn, I've had some struggles too with just community and things like that. So I'm really blessed to be a part of it. But again, my name is Claudette Blythe, and I'm the founder and chief experience designer of Modern Tribes Events. So, a little bit about Modern Tribes Events. So, we're a boutique event and marketing and design agency. And our goal is really to help small and medium sized businesses leverage events um, and modern marketing solutions to increase their visibility and scale their business. So, and what that means in a nutshell is we're wanting to provide small businesses with the same amount of or same quality experience as some of the larger enterprise businesses. Excuse me, I need more coffee this morning, but yeah, so let me just share a little bit about our story and how we got started. We just launched in November of 2020. And the reason why we were birthed was due to COVID. Okay, so I basically saw all these small businesses closing down. A lot of friends that I had were going out of business. And as you can see in this slide, it says that 43% of the businesses were temporarily closed due to COVID last year. What I noticed was that a lot of the larger enterprise businesses, being in the event marketing sphere, they were able to quickly pivot and move their campaigns online. They were able to go to virtual events to go ahead and be able to reach their target audience. They were able to continue with they have a lot of big companies like Disney, Hasbro, and Google. They have conferences that help them to reach out to their target audience, but also their constituents as far as their employees and things like that to engage them. They were able to go ahead and make that adjustment fairly quickly and easily because they already have access to so many different modern technologies, modern strategies, marketing strategies, and mainly event marketing. And so this is why I decided to go ahead and provide that same quality of service or that same quality experience for small business owners. Because as we all know, the internet space is flooded, right? Everybody had to move online, so that space is flooded. And if a small business owner decided to move on online as a result of COVID, they were going to have a hard time being seen. So we definitely wanted to provide an opportunity for them to be seen. So how do we do that? So I provide event marketing. So and that what that looks like is all these different components kind of coming together to create an experience, right? So there's an experience that we create, is whether it's in person or virtual, but we want to provide businesses with a signature event, signature experiences. We want to celebrate them in everything that they're doing. If you're launching a business, we want to celebrate that and do a launch party. If you're having your first anniversary, you want to go ahead and make that known. We want to help small business owners understand the value of education right now because consumers are not the same consumers of 20 years ago. They want more than just what they're coming into your shop to purchase or your service. They want to get to know you. They want to know what causes you support. They want to know what you're doing, right? And that's why we had this shift to social media. And so we want to give small business owners that same leverage by providing them with digital marketing strategies, website design, and not just some out of the box website design. It's a custom website design that fits their brand, um, as well as graphic design and immersive tech. So, immersive tech would look like AR components added to their marketing materials, right? For the whole life cycle of the customer life cycle. So from the moment you receive a business card, there's some type of tech attached to that to help immerse a consumer into your experience. And so these are just some different ways that we like to help small businesses to elevate themselves in that sea of online marketing. So some of the obstacles that I faced, um, I'm so happy to be sharing about this because, sometimes you hold stuff and it's like you need to get it out. So thank you for this safe place to get it out. But one of the things that I found to be a struggle was my messaging, especially at first, and I'll share why. Event marketing is not as familiar a term as digital marketing. A lot of small business owners are not familiar with that term. And so being having that label, if you will, is off-putting, I think, for some small business owners. They're not aware of it. They're like, event marketing, what's that? But when I say digital marketing, they get it. Oh, yes. And because everybody needs digital marketing, they know they need digital marketing, right? But event marketing is something a little different. The other thing is isolation. I definitely feel that kind of scary feeling that Quinn was talking about. But more so, I think I feel a little isolated just because um, you can't talk about entrepreneurship with everybody. If they're not an entrepreneur like my family, I have my husband who I definitely share things with, but there's things that he doesn't understand about it because that's not his realm, right? So it is kind of a lonely feeling to be an entrepreneur. And that's why, communities like this are important. I have joined some virtual groups, support groups, but it's still virtual. So, like I said, being able to really connect on an authentic level, that's kind of where I'm feeling isolated. Being able to really kind of maybe call somebody up and talk about it a little bit. And then lastly, I'll mention is resources. And the reason why I say that is my team is very small right now. And so we don't need a lot of space, but I am home right now. And I have kids. I'm glad they're not busting in here right now, but sometimes they do, and you're right in the middle of a discovery call or something like that. So different things that happen. Um, but one of my main things is that I want to be able to offer high quality tech. So there's definitely some things that I'm offering right now, but I want small business owners to really be able to tap into that same quality tech that the enterprise businesses are able to use. So that's just something that I want to be able to offer. And so those are some of the challenges that I face right now. And I think that brings me to the end of my presentation. So thank y'all so much for listening, and I really appreciate the time.